So last year, I built a business to the point of making over $10,000 profit per month, all over the course of last year. Fast forward to today, that business has failed. And that's just part of the entrepreneurial journey. Things will fail. And here's what I learned. First, once something is working, do not get comfortable. You have no idea how long it will actually stay working for. So with my business, I started making thousands per month in profit. In my mind, I thought I was set. Just let it run and continue racking things up. This was a mistake because the moment people saw that my business model was working, they copied it. They copied my ads. They copied my store. They copied the name. They copied everything I was doing. They undercut my prices and totally saturated the market. And I'm not talking like just one person copying. There was at least 10 that I know of. And on top of that, they were doing shady business. They wouldn't provide the service. They wouldn't deliver to customers, which overall gave a bad rep for the entire business model I was running. Because of these people, new customers that came to me automatically thought that I was also doing the same thing and just totally ruined the business, making it absolutely impossible to continue selling it. What I should have done is immediately reinvested money into solidifying myself as the industry leading company. The one with the most testimonials, the one that has PR articles to back it up, the one that everyone goes to instead of the other shady competitors. And overall, enhancing my service and brand so that it was untouchable when other competitors tried to copy it. Let me give you an example. If someone today were to come in and create a gymwear brand and have a different shark logo on it and call it Gym Barracuda, okay, completely copying Gymshark, immediately people would know that they are a scam and they are directly copying Gymshark because Gymshark has built a name for itself. They spent a lot of money building up their trust in their brand, reinvesting into PR and stuff like that. The second thing I learned, manage your money efficiently and do not do things based on impulse. When I started making money, things in the business that I wanted to improve. I had tons and tons of ideas. And the problem is I started trying to implement things before actually thinking it through first and testing it. I was being impulsive, hiring freelancers to build systems for me, and later found out I didn't want to use it, which cost me quite a bit of money. For example, I wanted to swap from Shopify to WordPress without actually testing WordPress first to make sure I liked it, due to everyone saying how much more efficient it was, how you could custom code things easier, and just overall build systems a lot easier on there. So I paid a developer over $1,000 to build my new WordPress site and make it look super professional and have custom coded elements to increase conversion rates and stuff like that. But as I started using WordPress, I hated it. You need a new app for everything. You can't even look at how many people click to your website without paying an app subscription fee to do it for you. Oh, I did not want to use it, and I wasted over $1,000 on that. Instead, I should have slowed down and made sure to test and think things through before I just went out and hired someone to do it. Now the third one, and this was probably the biggest one of all. Make sure to set aside backup funds in a savings account and to be careful with credit cards. Yeah, oh boy, probably one of my biggest lessons here. And thankfully, I was able to recover from this because I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have been able to. As I'm sure you have seen, I saw a bunch of finance gurus talking about the benefits of using credit cards for ad spend. So basically, whatever ad spend you have, put it on a credit card and then pay off the credit card with the revenue you make so that you can make points and travel points and stuff like that to use for other things. And as long as you continue making a return with every dollar you spend on ads, you're essentially getting free points, which does actually work and it's great in theory. But they don't talk about what happens if the business fails, okay? So I would spend $5,000 on ads, make $13,000 in return, pay off the ads, and reinvest the profit back into the business and continue scaling the ads. Sounds easy peasy, right? But I was not setting any money aside just in case something were to happen. I was putting every single dime back into paying off the credit cards and back into the business. And of course, that time came where things were not working as good as they once were, and I was still spending money on ads trying to recoup and recover all the loss in sales and pick things back up again. Eventually, I had maxed out all of my credit cards. $20,000 in debt and zero sales coming in to pay it off. As some would say, virtually screwed at this point. Luckily, my new business has since been able to pay off all those credit cards. But do me a favor, if you do this credit card approach, make sure to manage your funds in a way that allows you to set money aside. And if you suck at managing your funds, hire an accountant to manage them for you. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. But this is just in case something happens the business fails and you need backup to recoup everything. Don't just run yourself dry putting every dime back into the business. So those were the 3 main things I learned from failing a 6-figure business. I hope you learned from this and actually take notes on this and try to not do what I did. But yeah, don't forget to hit like, comment down below, and subscribe for more videos, because I'm going to be making a lot more transparent videos like this in the future. So stay tuned.